Hello everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. If you're new here, my name is Precious. On this channel we give great insights on family, relationship and lifestyle. Thank you so much for watching my video. Please if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe to my video, subscribe to my channel. Make me happy, please. Subscribe, like, share. Don't forget to press the notification button so you'll be able to get my videos as soon as I post them. But thank you so much. I appreciate all of you for watching my videos. On today's video, we'll be talking about coronavirus. That's COVID-19. Hey, where this one from come? Coronavirus. So coronavirus is just everywhere on the news, on the radio, wherever you go to is coronavirus. At work, coronavirus. At school, coronavirus everywhere. You cannot even hear any other thing. Coronavirus is like no more news except coronavirus. But today's video, we'll be talking about the things you can do with your kids. Things you can do with your kids, things you can do at home with coronavirus everywhere. What are the things that you can do with your kids? I know that this is a very big issue because recently many of the countries are in lockdown, and most of the countries as well, they've closed down school. Even in England, they've decided they're going to be closing down school. Scotland, Northern Ireland, every other part of the United Kingdom, they are closing down school. So what are we going to do with the children at home? What are we going to do? So at the end of this video, you'll be able to know the things you're going to do with your kids at home, so that at the end of this period, you will not have high blood pressure, you will not be sick, you will not kill your children, and your children will not kill you. So let's go straight into it. The first thing you want to do is to actually explain to them why they are home, because most of the kids are not really they don't really understand why they are home. So you want to explain to them what the reason, what's going on in the world, what is coronavirus, why they have to be at home with coronavirus everywhere. So you have to educate your kids what coronavirus is, how to maintain hand hygiene and other forms of hygiene that they need to, because even if they are home, they still need to maintain that hygiene. This washing of hands they are talking about is something that we should all be doing even without coronavirus. So we need to educate our kids why they are home, and the reason they are closing down schools, and how they need to maintain this hygiene, so they will be able to understand. Because you don't want them to go back to school and they think they've been on holiday or they've been on their 5 weeks holiday. So teach your children, educate them, make them understand why they are home, the reason they've closed down schools, closed down churches, closed down different social places or venues. Tell them the reason so they'll be able to understand and not go outside and embarrass you that you did not tell them. So the first thing you want to do is homeschooling your kids. It sounds like a big thing, but we don't have a choice. We have to start homeschooling our kids. So one of the things I suggest you do as soon as possible is, when you go and drop them just before they close, is ask their teachers what subjects they are doing and what area they are actually covering this period and what they're supposed to be doing in the next few weeks. If you can get those subjects, get the topics, so that you'll be able to teach your children, that would be great. Another thing you want to also do is to go online, look for the courses or look for things that are age appropriate for your kids, and also teach them those things they are supposed to know at that age. Another thing also you can also teach them is, most schools, they have apps like I know that my children, they have apps like Timetable, Rockstar, Active Learn, and so many other apps that they use in learning. So if you can download those apps, so that the time they will spend on their tablet, it will not just be playing games and doing things that doesn't really teach them anything. They can also go on their tablets and do the things that they're supposed to do from their school app. So that's one thing you want to do. Another thing you also want to consider is, if you haven't registered your children, if you haven't registered them at the local library, you want to do that so that you'll be able to go to the library, get some books that they would read this period. That's one thing that my kids love reading, so I always go to the library, get them books. So this period, if you can also give them a challenge and say, if you can read 3 books or if you can read 2 books before this time, you're going to have this, you're going to have that. That challenges them as well. So please go to your local library, register with them, get some books that you can give to your kids so that they'll be able to read. That's another thing you want to do for your kids. So you want to, know your kids very well. You know the subjects that they are struggling, and the subjects that they struggle with. So please use this time to actually help them on those subjects, on those topics, those areas that your children struggle. Use this time to help them. If they're struggling in maths, use this time to teach them maths so that they will get up to the standard or get up to the point that they need to get to before they go back to school. Please homeschool your children. I'm going to be posting some materials. It's going to be on the comment section or under the description section of this video. I'll put some recommendation of topics or stuff that you can get, materials that you can get to help your children while they're at home. Please homeschool your children. Let them not just spend time on the TV, spend time on the tablet playing games. So another thing you want to do is to teach your kids different chores in the house. So this is just an opportunity, because you may not get this opportunity again. I see it as a blessing in disguise. Opportunity for you to teach your children, the different chores in the house that they can actually do, but they have not been doing it. This is the time for you to teach them and show them how to do it. And it's also an opportunity for you to watch them do the things that you think they do very well. For example, watch them have a shower and see if they're actually doing it properly. Watch them brush and see if they're actually doing it properly. Please, these things that they do on their own, but you just think, oh, they are okay with it. Make sure, use this period to watch them and see if they're actually doing it properly, or they are not doing it properly. If they are, good. If they are not, then it's an opportunity for you to do what? Teach them how to do it. Please don't forget 2 things that you need to do. Different chores in the house that you think they can actually do, please teach them. And secondly, the things that you think they're already doing, but you just want to reinforce that they are doing it properly by watching them do it, go ahead and do it. That's one thing you want to do while they are home with you. Another thing you want to teach your kids, which I think is one of the most important, is time for you to actually have those educative conversations. Like, there are those conversations that parents don't really have with their children. For example, sex education. This is the time you can actually sit down and have a conversation with your children. Teach them about sex, age appropriate teaching. Teach them based on their age about sex. Let them know the different things that they need to know about sex. Another thing you want to also reinforce is the values. What are the values of your home? For example, I am a Christian, so this is an opportunity for me to teach my kids the Bible. Teach them who God is. Let them not just hear it from the church or from at school. Let them hear it from mommy teaching them the Bible, teaching them my values, what we believe in our home. You want to teach your kids the values that you have in your home. Another thing you also want to teach your kids is self-confidence. You need to build their confidence, that by the time they are going back to school, their confidence is on that level. You need to build their self-esteem by giving them positive affirmation, telling them things that they are supposed to hear. If you don't tell your kids certain things, you need to start telling them to build their confidence. Build them, like, use this period to mold your children. Like, it's such a beautiful opportunity for parents to spend time with their kids, build them, teach them things, educate them, let them ask you questions that they probably haven't had time to ask you. Let them say what is in their mind. Listen to your children. It's a good opportunity for you to do this. So what I'm saying is that use this period that you are home with your kids to have those conversations that you haven't had with them. Anything that you think you want to actually discuss with your children but you haven't had time to discuss with them, use this opportunity to discuss with your children because it's a rare one. Make good use of it. Another thing you want to do with your kids this period is spend quality time with your children. Please, parents, spend quality time with your kids. Like I don't even know how to say it, but it's so important because it's very difficult for those of us that are working. It's so hard for us to actually spend time with our kids. But please, this is a good opportunity to spend quality time. Like, do stuff with your kids. Go out for a walk if you can, if you're allowed to do so. Go out for a walk. Bake stuff. My daughter loves baking. I'm actually looking forward to baking things with my daughter. Bake things with them. Make bracelets, make bangles. Do things with your children. Watch movies. Oh, I don't even know. The most important thing is ask your children what they want, like how they want to spend time with you, and do those things. Please don't let these children go back to school without you spending quality time with your kids. You also want to teach your kids love, respect, and manners. You don't even know, some children don't even have manners at all. Like, it's not as if you haven't taught them, you have, but they just don't use their manners. You want to also teach them how to use their manners all the time. Reinforce using manners. The please, the thank you, the I'm sorry. Please reinforce it.